Carl Johnson, who we saw earlier yesterday, playing Eldrazi-tron. An unorthodox choice is Eldrazi-tron, but it's obviously working out for Carl. As we see Jim resolving a Serum Visions. For Carl Johnson, there's just a few lands on the battlefield there and then a Pith Needle naming Field of Ruin. For Jim Davis, you've got search for his Kanta, Colonnade, Steam Vents, Sacred Foundry, and now Glacial Fortress. That's Kanta very close to transforming into the beautiful city. As we head over to Carl Johnson, here's a Vanillion Click in the draw step by Jim Davis. Oh boy. Couple of Endbringers and an Expedition map.
So can we get a sense of where Johnson is in regards to nothing Tron.
Nothing for Tron, but Eldrazi Temple along with a couple of other lands, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Cavernous Souls likely naming Eldrazi means that he'll be able to cast an Endbringer this turn.
I think you got to take an Endbringer. Well, I suppose. No, you got to take an Endbringer here and just hope to peel a removal spell for the other one.
Yeah, if Jim has no removal spell for the other one, is that Endbringer, yeah, it's going to go on the bottom of the deck. There you go, Carl. Not discarding it. He'll get to draw a new card, too. Make sure he does that. There we are.
Davis's hand right now, I believe, is land plus Serum Vision, but he's got the Azcanta, the Serum Visions. He's got a lot of looks at a path or some other removal spell for the second Endbringer.
It looks like Eldrazi Temple was the draw. Here's an Expedition map and an Endbringer. So Carl Johnson is empty-handed. We head back over to Jim. Jim is going to put that land into the graveyard as Kanta will transform. Now Davis will draw a card. He picked up a copy of Blessed Alliance. Not that great against Endbringer. Endbringer probably not going to be doing a whole bunch of attacking. It's not impossible, but it seems unlikely. Jim might be starting with Serum Visions.
I think if you're in Jim's position here, you can't expect that the Blessed Alliance is going to line up the right way. It's not impossible that Johnson would attack, but I would operate in this turn assuming he's not going to and try to find an answer.
Davis will sacrifice a Scalding Tarn. And he will get himself a basic island. Serum Visions is where Jim will start. He will draw a card. Didn't get a great look. However, a Path to Exile and a Cryptic Commander are two cards that I think he's got some interest in.
Yeah, that's perfect. You can leave the Path on top, as Kanta it up, Path the Endbringer. Life's good.
Pretty good spot to be in for Jim, no doubt about it. I'm a little surprised to see him keep Cryptic Command there, as here comes.
If he's doing it through the Azcanta, it doesn't really matter either way.
Suppose that's true. Let's see what Snapcaster Mage is going to do. Okay.
Okay, if he had drew a Snapcaster, then yeah, you want to leave the Cryptic. That's fine.
Snap, Flashback Path. Let's head back over to Carl. Carl will draw another copy of Eldrazi Temple, not what the doctor ordered. He'll sacrifice this Expedition map. Wouldn't be surprised to see Sanctum show up here. Yep.
Although I don't think he has a follow-up in this spot. I think he drew just a land for the turn.
Yeah, he just drew a Temple, so nothing great there. And actually, he's going to search for Ghost Quarter, not Sanctum of Ugin.
That's fine. Yep. Yeah, that's a respectable play here. Johnson can't beat the Azcanta over the long term, so you cut off the Azcanta, and then hopefully you draw. Also, if Davis left top, you get a shuffle for your trouble too.
Yep.
Heads up play there by Johnson. That's nice. Now the problem is that you know Davis has things to do with his mana. He just pivots over to Colonnade here, and you're dead in 2 turns. So you got to draw real big next turn. But I think this is the best line that Johnson has available.
That is a Plains there for Jim. And now let's head back over to Jim, who has picked up a card that was better than anything that he left on top of his deck. In Teferi.
Yeah. Well,
I'd prefer to have that right now.
What are you going to do?
Yeah.
What are you going to do?
Yep. Picked up a copy of Lightning Helix. Did Davis. He'll attack here for 5. Johnson going to fall down to 12. Teferi will allow Jim to untap not 1 but 2 lands.
So Teferi's a lot. Do you want to know something I really like about the design, though?
Sure.
I like 3rd from the top.
Okay.
Because it maintains the hope of the draw step.
Yeah, sure.
What's horrible about Jace, part of what's horrible about Jace is your draw steps become hopeless endeavors. And Teferi, it's like, no, there's still a random card up there, and maybe that random card can help. That's I think and it also feels like third from the top is more powerful than putting it on the top.
Yeah, that's true too.
Or because it's like, oh, it's so far away now, I don't have to worry about it for a while.
Yeah.
But from the other side of the table, you maintain the hope that maybe next turn will be better.
Colonnade going to fire up. Jim going to attack with. Not sure what he's going to attack with. He hasn't used Teferi yet. I think he moved too fast.
Yeah. This is I doubt this is going to matter, but this is a little sloppiness.
Yeah, he meant to Teferi that attack for lethal. It was a little sloppy on Jim's part. EE passed the turn back. Game should have been over that turn. Don't think it's going to come back to hurt him, and it will not. So Jim Davis going to win this match over Carl Johnson, 2-0. Jeskai Control will take care of Eldrazi Tron for Jim Davis. He is 12-1 now, and now